Monkey Tries Art Supplies, I'm looking at the Essdee Carve-a-stamp Kit. But first, let's warm up. So today's warm up is doodling little fishes, which is good because the stamp I wanted to do today was a little fish. So I thought this page was pretty cool. I kind of just like phoned this one in because I wasn't really feeling like drawing fish. I just drew them because they were there and the page told me to. So I doodled these little koi fish at work actually on my notebook, and I brought them home and tried to sketch out a couple more little designs for stamps. So I don't know why I wanted to draw a koi fish, I just really felt like it. I doodled them a bit in my sketchbook a while back and I thought it would be kind of fun to do. This one here in the middle looks a little bit like a cowfish. And then this one at the end with the tail going down I did like, but I kind of wanted like a yin-yang kind of look. And in the end I just went with the one that I drew at work because I like that one the most. And then to transfer the image onto the block, I just used a little bit of tracing paper and cut it to the size of the stamp so I could make sure the fish was the right size. And then I basically just traced it over with this cool pencil that I got in a scrawler box a few months ago. Because the stamp has to be backwards anyway, I didn't need to like flip it over and draw on the other side. So I just traced it straight onto the stamp, and then I coloured in the bits that I didn't want to carve. And then I spent 5 minutes trying to focus, and it's focused. So the stamp kit comes with a few blocks, I think 5 blocks, and a carving tool which has 2 different blades, a thin one and a thick one. So I started with the thin one and I basically just tried to go really carefully and slowly and cut out the inside parts. I haven't done this since I was a kid and I did it a lot on wood, so this was really different because this lino block was so soft and it just kind of carved it up, which is good because that's like its purpose. And then I didn't have the camera focus, sorry, so I kind of skipped a little bit towards the end here, but I'm basically just carving everything out. And then this was my first little test to see how the carving was going. The stamp ink pad that it comes with isn't the inkiest, but I do end up getting it all over my fingers and the page, so I guess it's inky enough for that. So this was the first test and I thought the lines were a little bit too thick, so I went back in and carved it again. And the good thing about doing a little test is that you can really see the lines really well on the lino block, which is good. So I did that like 3 or 4 times just to get the lines right, but the only problem is it's kind of like when you're 12 and you first start plucking your eyebrows and then you don't know when to stop, so you just keep plucking your eyebrows and then you realise you don't have any hair left. That's kind of what happened. I mean, I still had some hair left, and when I say hair I mean fish, but I think I probably could have stopped a little, like a few minutes back. So this is the last stamp. I thought I better stop here before I go too far. You can see a little bit on the tail and around the edge there that I did cut through a little bit, but I think it looks kind of cool. And I do like those lines that it leaves. Like I don't want to cut out the complete background because I think that leaves a really nice texture. And as you can see, it kind of does that yin-yang thing that I wanted. So that's fun. And then before the ink had completely dried, I coloured it in my Copic markers. Probably should have waited a little bit, but I think this colour is Chinese orange, looks so nice. And then I did another little kind of Copic background there and stamped it again and had a little play with colours, and I think it looks awesome. I'm really happy with how my first stamp turned out, and I definitely want to do more in the future. I think this one turned out pretty well for the first one, but I think on the next one I'll definitely take my time a bit more and try and get the lines a bit thinner. So yeah, that was a glamorous transition and a look at the Essdee Carve-a-stamp Kit. I hope you enjoyed that video. Pop back tomorrow because I'll be looking at the Daniel Smith watercolours, so that should be pretty awesome. Thanks for watching. Bye!